Now, I watch this sport sometimes and I marvel at people's inability to play the chessboard and set it up to maximize the value of each of their fights, or at the very least, to give themselves a catapult into a potential title fight or the right opponents, etc. Like, I watch, I'm like, hello, this is easy, dude. Especially when you get to like the top guys, like the high guy. You know, like, look, if you're like Kamaru Usman and you've already beat everybody, he kind of, you know, he has some free reign. I'm talking about guys, other guys, like when Dustin Poirier, I'll never let go of this, dude. I will never let go of this. Like when Dustin Poirier was asked before his Oliveira fight, what's up with the beef with Conor? And he's all, I don't even care about that anymore. And I was like, what, dude? What are you talking about? He redeemed himself. He did redeem himself when he went after Chandler and he started this beef with Chandler. Brilliant, dude. Completely redeemed himself, honestly, because he showed, he's like, oh, okay, I got it. You know, I mean, I assume in hindsight, he probably thought about that. He's all, Jesus, I did blow that, didn't I? Like, that's Conor McGregor is like, I make by far the most money fighting Conor, assuming that I got a similar contract the last time. Probably should have gone after that, whatever. But like, as an example, what am I talking about? I'm talking about Leon Edwards and Masvidal right now, right? Because Masvidal is laying it out on a silver platter for Leon. He's like, hey, why don't you drop your nuts on the table and fight me, dude? I slapped you up, dog. I boxed you up in your hometown. How'd you like that, dude? Did you like that a lot when I slapped you up? Did a little 3-piece and a soda. Was that a good ending to your night after your big win at home when you got booed on your way out? Remember that? Remember got booed in your own hometown? That'll never happen again, by the way. And then I beat you up backstage after your big win. Remember that? So here's the thing. So Leon had a great answer. Leon on Twitter goes, how about you get on your knees and beg, and then I'll consider it. Great answer. Great answer. Because who's winning now? You know what I mean? It's like whoever cares less wins. Whoever has the power is winning currently. And when Masvidal had the ability to fight Leon, he's like, nah, I don't want it. Now, did Masvidal do anything wrong then? No. Because you know what I'm talking about? How I'm like, I marvel at people's inability to navigate their career. You know who I'm not talking about when I say that? I'm not talking about Masvidal. Masvidal does an exceptional job. And at the time, Leon posed a lot of risk with not a lot of reward, right? When he was going to fight Leon, that was because he needed that win to be able to fight against Colby in the event that Colby beat Kamaru, right? That's why he was doing the Leon fight then. And then he got injured. And then he ended up fighting Colby because they couldn't make that fight for the belt after trying over and over and over. But like with Leon right now, okay, it sounds like he's doing the Kamaru rematch in March in the UK, right? Good. Like, good for him. That'll be a big fight too. Not as big probably as the Masvidal fight, but think about this, okay? If you're Leon Edwards, don't just think about this thing that's in front of you. Now, obviously, Kamaru, I mean, you don't want to look past Kamaru because that is a tall order, as you found out the first time before you head kicked him with a minute left. I was there. But think about it like this. You want Masvidal to be your next fight, okay? You absolutely 100% want Masvidal to be your next fight. And so if you're thinking about your career strategy, like you think you're going to beat Kamaru, right? Like you think you're going to win again. So if you're playing strategy, then what should you be doing when it comes to Masvidal right now? Right now. Because you have the ability to set up your fight after Kamaru right now, especially given that you and Masvidal got in a fight backstage. But what you should be saying is you go get one win, Masvidal. Go get one win. And then after I dispatch Kamaru again, you'll get it next. You'll get it next. And here's the thing. People will get upset about that. Oh, why isn't it Khamzat? He'd be like, I'm not fighting Khamzat. Khamzat came to his last 170-pound fight at 178.5 because that was legit, right? Like, that was legit. That wasn't a work. That was legit, which means that he missed weight by 8.5 pounds. So how would he possibly be in line for a welterweight title fight? You know? How? He beat a guy at 180 pounds. He was supposed to fight at 170. He missed by 8.5 pounds. Why would he be in line for a welterweight title shot? Explain that to me if I'm Leon Edwards. And so who else? What do we got? Colby? He doesn't even exist. Okay. One of these guys punched me in the face in my hometown. And I just want to be crystal clear. That's who I'm fighting next. I beat Kamaru. I'm fighting him next. Okay. That's who I'm fighting. Just set the record. Like, this is who I want. Now, if the UFC is like, look, Masvidal's lost 3 in a row, he has to go get a win, then they'll say that. And then Masvidal will have to go get one win. But rest assured that if Leon states what it is, if I beat Kamaru, I'm fighting Masvidal, and Masvidal goes and gets one win, you think he's not going to get that fight? You really think that Masvidal won't get that fight? Of course he will. And you want to know why? The same reason why they would give Masvidal 2 shots at Kamaru and then have him sit on the side and fight Leon when they're trying to say, because that's what happens. You set up major big fights with a big backstory. Who else is Leon going to fight that will sell pay-per-views like him and Masvidal? There isn't one. There's not a person that would sell like that. And here's the other thing. He's got a great narrative. Aside from the fact that he got punched in the face, he could say like this. He could be like, look, last time I was in my hometown, I had just won. You ruined a triumphant moment for me. You made a little cute quip for yourself, 3 pieces of soda, after knocking out our hometown boy, Darren Till. Like, dude, Darren Till's from the UK. You can start align yourself with Darren Till. He doesn't need to be your best friend. You just say, the fans went there to watch Darren Till. You ruined their night. You ruined everyone's night who showed up for that fight. And I'm going to take it back. We're going to do it at Wembley this time, though. We're going to get everybody in the UK there, and I'm going to smash your face in. I'm going to kick you upside the head this time. You're going to look worse than after you fought Kamaru the second time. Unconscious. That's what's going to happen. And that's coming after I beat Kamaru. And then Masvidal will play ball, and then you'll get to fight Masvidal if you beat Kamaru. Now, originally, I was going to say you should try to do it right now, but, if they're doing the Kamaru fight in March, that's a wrap, dude. He's fighting Kamaru first. But think, dude, and set that up. It's a fucking no-brainer. And Masvidal knows this. That's why Masvidal has no shame. He's going out, he's all, why don't you drop your nuts on the table and come take back what I took from you? Because Masvidal knows the game. You think Masvidal doesn't understand that even though he lost 3 in a row, he could even potentially talk himself into a title fight if Leon demanded that he fight Masvidal next? It's a tough sell, but like I said, who else you got? Colby is completely MIA. No one knows where Colby is. Colby has not asked for this fight. The second Leon beat Kamaru, I don't understand. Again, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. The only way that this makes sense is if first of all, if the whole thing is real, which it looks like it is, I guess, and Colby is prioritizing burying George in court over his MMA career. He has to go through the court process. He can't say that he's brain damaged if he just goes and fights. So maybe he's holding off. Because otherwise, why was he not asking for that Leon fight? I don't fucking get it. So, yeah, you got Colby's MIA. You got Hamzat, who just missed weight by 10 pounds. In a month, it'll be like he missed weight by 56 pounds. And then, you got Kamaru, where obviously he's obviously going to get his rematch. But if you jumped on it quick, you're all, look, I want to get a tune-up fight before I fight Kamaru. Give me that Masvidal fight, just real quick. He's not going to win the belt anyway. What does it matter if he gets a title shot? He's not going to win. Just give it to him. I'm demanding it. I'm the champion. I'm demanding it. Put him in there. You gave Izzy Yoel Romero. Put him in. Put Masvidal in the cage with me. I don't give a fuck. He's not going to win the belt anyway, so it doesn't matter. You could call it a title shot. He's not going to win. So who cares? All you're doing is setting up a patsy for me to fucking kick in the face. Jesus, give me a microphone and let me have these fucking guys' skills. Just give me my brain and their skills, and fuck me. I would play this game like a motherfucking chessboard. And again, it's just about get the biggest fights and make the most money. When you have the belt, you're getting back in on the pay-per-view. If you don't have the belt, you're not. He has a very short, tiny window to maximize value. And he's not going to, everybody knows, he's not really going to be able to fight fucking Masvidal right now when he's off a three-fight skid. But there are a lot of winnable fights out there for Masvidal. And if he gets one win, then you get big payday for Kamaru and then a massive fucking payday for Masvidal, and you're done, dude. Potentially enough money to where, I don't know what his contract looks like, but he's fucking represented by Paradigm, Connor's outfit. It's not like he's got shitty management that doesn't know how this works. And here's the thing, dude, there are 2 ways that you can really kind of press the UFC for nude. I have no idea what Leon's deal looks like. I really don't. But he head kicked, knocked out Kamaru. That rematch is worth a lot to the UFC. He should make some serious money for that. And he really should make some money for getting punched in the face and then fighting Masvidal. Anyway, but yeah, Masvidal is still, I'm telling you, Masvidal's one fight away from another title shot. He is. So anyway, I love you guys. Subscribe to the channel, ring the bell.